Hey guys, it's me again. My name is Carmen. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. Today I want to talk a little bit about discouragement, and if I have the time, about mean people. The reason I want to talk about discouragement is because when I made that video yesterday, I was feeling not a little bit, a lot discouraged. Let me be honest with you, because I was expecting a lot of mean people, a lot of rude comments. I watch videos on YouTube all the time, and I scroll down through the comments, and it's mean people. There's lots of mean people, and I was just feeling so utterly discouraged about that. That's also why I want to talk about mean people. So yeah, I was feeling way discouraged about that. I was just expecting all these people to be mean, and I was thinking of maybe I shouldn't do this anymore, maybe I should just stop. If people are gonna be mean, like, why should I bother? But then I started thinking, I can't let discouragement stop me from doing things that I want to do. Life is only so short, I have to do these things that I want to do regardless of whether people make fun of me or not. I have to tell them, well, I cannot physically tell them, but I just have to stand up to those rude things that people say, and I can't let them get to me, because ultimately I am the one who decides whether those rude comments are true or not, whether I believe they are true or not. You have to learn how to not let those things get to you. Pain and hurt is not completely avoidable. You will always have pain and hurt in your life, and if you don't do things because of pain and hurt, because you're trying to dodge those bullets every which way you go, life is going to be pretty shitty. I'm sorry, it is. You have to learn how to be invincible towards those things and not let them get to you. You have to be sure and concrete in who you are and what you feel and what you do and what defines you. Discouragement is a very tricky thing. Everything is tricky. I'm sorry. Everything is tricky. When I feel discouraged, I just remember the reason why I started to do this in the first place. And my ultimate goal here is to help people that want to be helped. Sure, there are going to be tons of people that are like, what's this Asian bitch doing? Like, get off YouTube, you're not making sense. I already knew that. Okay, good for you. If you already knew that, then go write your own book, go write the new theory of light. Good for you, if you're that smart, why are you watching this video? Go do something smart, then good for you. Also, the name calling and stuff, I'm so used to name calling that I just do it to myself, and I know it's hard for me to stop, but I know that it's unhealthy, that I shouldn't call myself names. Sometimes I poke a little fun at myself, and that's okay, but seriously, calling myself names and hurting myself isn't good. I'm just letting those people that hurt me in the first place keep on hurting me, and I'm the one who chooses to do that. Back to discouragement, always take risks. Always let go of your fear and take risks. I mean, I heard this from Taylor Swift actually. Being fearless is not being 100% cure of fear. Being fearless is having all that fear and going through with it and taking the jump anyways. Being fearless and being invincible isn't about being like this robot that has no emotion and no fear. It's about being completely emotionful and just taking the risk anyways. We don't know what goes on after we die. I mean, sure, some people have had near-death experiences. Religion has theories. You have your own set of beliefs of where we go after we die, but honestly, do you really know? Like, does God tell you every single day, this is what happens when you die? Okay, if he does, good for you. Write your own book again. Start your own blog. Why are you here? But for me, I have no idea where we go when we die. I have a lot of theories, yes, but I have no idea where we go. And I don't want to be 80, sitting in a rocking chair, knitting some kitten sweaters, and just being like, oh, I should have done this, oh, I should have done that. But now I'm too old, I can't do it. You're young now. Take the time now, even if you're 30 or 40. You still have a good amount of years left on you if you take care of yourself. take that risk. Do these things that you normally wouldn't do, because life is, well, it's eventually gonna deplete and deplete and deplete. You don't want to live with any more regrets than you already have. You don't. You want to do these things and just live your life. You hear live your life every single day. Don't let things like discouragement, hurts, pains, anger, any sorts of those things bring you down and stop you from doing what you want to do. You have to be steadfast in your goals and in what you want in life in order to get them. You can't be like this pushover who's like, oh, okay, someone's mean to me, oh, okay, I won't stop. I will stop. Sorry. You can't let people push you around. You have to be sort of concrete in what you're doing and in what you believe in. And if you feel like what you're doing is right for you, then keep doing it, no matter how much success and no matter how many people bring you down. I'm not sure this whole video thing will work out. Okay, whatever. Big deal. I took the risk, and you know what? I can live the rest of my life knowing that I took that risk. And if it didn't work out, then whatever. It wasn't meant to be. I accept that. And it's gonna hurt for a little bit, days, weeks, maybe even months, but you know what? I will not let that thing get to my head. I will not let it become an obsession. It'll hurt, but I can't let pain be an obsession. Speaking of pain, there's always going to be mean people in your life. I figure that for me, there's only 3 reasons why I was mean to people. Why I was just always like, I hate you, bitch. You're a fucking bitch. Reason number 1 is I find that person as a challenge or a threat to me, to who I am, to what I'm doing, to my status. Number 2 is I secretly want to be that person, and I just want to be mean to them because fuck you, you know? Why can't I be you? Reason number 3 is because I see something in them that I hate so much in myself, but I deny that fact, subconsciously or consciously. Who knows, you know? Our viewpoints of who we are and what we feel have become so distorted because of the world around us. The whole reason I want to do this thing is to help people come back to themselves, is to help people be happy and to learn how to live their life. I'm 18 and I'm starting to do this. Who knows what I have ahead of me, you know? Life is such a beautiful thing. I want to take advantage of it. I don't want to do things that hurt me or that hurt other people. There's always going to be mean people wherever you go, and don't let that bring you down. Accept it. Let's be realistic here. You can't change other people. You can only change yourself. You can only change the way you think. You can only change the way you view the world. There's always going to be mean people out there no matter where you go. It's a given fact. You can't just expect people to be nice to you out of nowhere. Mean people will always be there. And the thing is not learning how to avoid them and not learning how to just like completely be rid of mean people in your life. But you have to learn how to be invincible to that. You have to learn how to not take what they say to heart. I am always prepped for mean people, I'm sorry. And I guess expecting mean people sort of attracts them into my life, you know, a law of attraction, but being realistic here, not everyone shits rainbows every single day. There's always going to be mean people. You just have to be the better example. You have to be the more mature one. If someone says, you're an ugly bitch, just tell them, okay, well, you know what, you're beautiful. No matter how hard it is for you, you have to treat that person the way you expect to be treated. Always be the more mature one in everything. Sort of giving in and adding to that conflict, to that meanness isn't gonna do anything. It's not gonna make everything be better, and if you win the fight, then it's only gonna give you a temporary sense of pride. Adding to the meanness and to the hurt isn't gonna do anything. It's only gonna make things worse. You have to be able to stop that. You have to be able to say, okay, you know what, this is immature, I'm just going to be the more mature one. I know that it's really hard to do all these things, but it takes time. being realistic here, this doesn't happen overnight. It takes months. It's been a year for me since I started consciously doing these things, and I still struggle every single day. Giving yourself a deadline of when okay, let's say January 22nd, 2012 is going to be the deadline for when I'm going to be the perfect person ever. No, you can't do that to yourself. You have to be open to all these things, and if you truly want to change, and that's number one step, is to being open and to actually listen to these things. And if things piss you off and they make you angry, then they're probably true and they probably apply to you. That's a life truth for me. So back to what I was saying, I completely lost my train of thought again. It's early in the morning. Mean people. Wow, I totally forgot. So, I'm so blonde right now. Just do what you feel is right for you. Don't let mean people get to you. Figure out who you are. There's always going to be a voice in your head that tells you you're not good enough, but guess what? That voice was put there by someone else, and you just choose to let it keep talking to you. Envy and all those emotions, okay, those are human emotions. You're not a bad person for feeling them at all. You're not a bad person for lusting or for sinning or whatever. You're a human being. The only thing that you have to realize is that you are doing things that you don't want to do, and you have to take that step in bettering yourself. I have a lot more things to say, but my time is short, unfortunately. This is all just really for those people who want to change, who want to be helped, who are seeking that, who realize or have come to that point in life where, hey, I'm not going to live forever like I always thought I would. I need to start living my life as if I'm going to die today or tomorrow or whatever. This is for those people that actually want to be happy. I know that on YouTube people seek entertainment and things like that, and that's cool. I do that too. It's fun. But let's be serious here. Eventually you're gonna have to get really serious about your life, because hello, we all die. I'm sorry, but we do. We all die. If you're looking for some funny comedian stuff, fine, go look somewhere else. This isn't it. I'm just here to help people become closer to themselves, because I realized a year ago that, oh my god, my life is horrible. I don't like living it this way. I have to take control. I can't keep letting people hurt me. It's just not right. I have to take control. I wish my thoughts weren't so scattered right now, but this is the best I can do, and I gave it my all, and that's all that matters. Don't let things bring you down. Always do your best, and whatever you do, your best is always going to be changed from time to time. If your best isn't as good as your best yesterday, then don't let it get to you. Things are always easier said than done, but practice makes perfect. If you practice something, let's say for 20 days, it's a habit. But if you practice it for more than 20 days, then it becomes a way of life. And I actually heard that from this really nice guy in Target. He was a cashier. He wrote a pamphlet on self-worth and stuff, and he just gave me that little tip for the day. So yeah, here's my second video. I'll be making more, just talking about what I feel and giving tips for how to live your life. So you only live once. If you're an angry person and you die angry, that's your life. I'm just here to help the people that want to be helped. So, alright. Have a nice day. You're a beautiful person. Bye.